Night showed that at this point in the race she is, and that she's more comfortable answering these questions than some other candidates like Buttigieg.
Well, let's get into some of the other candidates, actually, if I may, Maeve, because that just dives me into my question for you. Being in California, you've been covering Senator Harris a lot, Kamala Harris. And this seems to be sort of her go-to response when asked about a multitude of issues.
Do you believe that Americans should have the right to vote at age 16?
I'm really interested in having that conversation.
Senator, yes or no, do you support financial reparations?
I support that we study that. We should study it and see.
Elizabeth Warren is here, as you know. She said that she supports student loan forgiveness for 42 million Americans.
Yeah.
Would you go that far? Do you support that?
Well, I support anything that is about reducing the debt of student loans, and I think that's an important conversation to have.
But people who are convicted in prison, like the Boston Marathon bomber, on death row, people who are convicted of sexual assault, they should be able to vote?
I think we should have that conversation.
All right, so Maeve, you see where I'm going. Let me also, though, caveat that by saying Senator Harris did lay out specifics when it came to gun control last night. But on a debate stage, you know, you have to respond in real time. How many more times can a default answer be, we should have that conversation? How many more times will that be sufficient?
Well, it's so funny, Brooke. I did write about this last night because that is what I call her graceful dodge. She does this all the time on the campaign trail when voters ask her questions where she's not quite sure what position she's going to stake out yet, but she wants to kind of convey the idea that she might be on your side. So you hear that phrase over and over again with her, and it's part of her trademark caution that we've seen throughout her career, and what I think could actually be a big problem for her going down the line. Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, they just answer those questions flat out last night, a lot of them. With Bernie Sanders, we even saw potentially something that will come back to haunt him. But I don't think that voters really like that kind of caution. They want someone to really lay out at least kind of what they're thinking. And she often has gone back and, you know, looked at the polls and talked to advisors and is just really careful about these kinds of questions. And is that what voters are going to want? I don't know.
Yeah. It's a great question. Everyone watching, the ones to decide. We'll have more clips from last night's town halls. Guys, Maeve and Josh, thank you all so much for